Okay. Hey. One of the anons asked me to make a video for cutoff, and I've noticed well, from watching a bunch of other videos of people doing how-to on conducting, there's a bunch of different ways to do cutoff for the actual cutting off portion, because at my school we cross, but some schools they just get really close and kind of put their hands upside down and then come out or something like that to signal the horns down. So if I do my cutoff differently than you, please don't get mad or say anything like, no, that's not right, because it's just the way that we do it at my school, and there's, you know, a bunch of different ways to do things, like, same with conducting, there's tons of different ways to do that. I mean, I went to drum major camp last June, and there were 14 people, and some of them were from the same school, and all 14 of us had different styles of conducting. So, yeah, just don't be like, oh, well, we don't do that, and your conducting sucks, and your cutoff sucks, and, you know, stuff like that. Basic cutoff, or I used to say, without being really creative, a lot of times bands on one, you know, count one. So, I guess I'll teach you cutoff for that, really, but you can cut off on really anything with a basic. A basic cut-offer on count one using 4/4 is like, okay, so they're playing and it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, off, and we do ours like off, and then you go in with the horns down part, and then when you come down, the horns come down with you. We put our hands here. Some schools put them there on their side, but ours go here. And that's just the way that we've always done it. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And your hand comes out like you're holding it out. So it's 1, 2, and you come in from 2. Then you switch your hand, 3, 4. And once you get to the 4, you circle. Off, horn, down. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off, horns down, and your thumbs go in. I always cross like that with my thumbs out and then bring them down, or connect them once I bring them in. Really your preference, or whatever your band director says, or instructor, or anything like that. You can also do that for 3 and 2/4 since it's really basic. So for 3, don't laugh at me if I get this wrong real quick, because I have to actually think about it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is the circle, off, horns down. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, you go in, 3 is just a circle instead of doing a double, and an off, horns down. Yay, I didn't mess it up. And then for the 2/4, 1, 2, both hands go down, 1, 1, 2, off. So you can have both hands come down, like 1, 2, 1, 2, off, or you can just have one, like 1, 2, 1, 2, off, horns down. That's just a basic. We didn't use that at all during this year, so I just learned it at drum major camp, and a lot of people used it in their shows, because I knew a bunch of the local drum majors, so whenever I was watching their shows, I was like, oh, I know where you got that from. Another basic way, we got this from my instructor, but I think a lot of other places use it too. She was a drum major for Spirit of Atlanta, so she just taught us 1, 2, 3, 4, off. So 1, retouch, cross, off. And we could do that a bunch of different ways. You could cross up here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, horns down. And we also did 1, 2, cross, off, horns, down, and your hands just come down to your side. You can really use that for anything. You can just do 1 cross like that, or 2 crosses like this, or make it go with the music. Like in our third piece, we had it like 1, 1, 2, ba 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 ba. So. And you just have your hands out. But that's for not necessarily ending a song, because you know sometimes they have where you really need a break, like the whole band ends at the the same time, and then has like a complete rest, and you have to have that rest there. So you can just keep your hands open, like 1, 2, ba, 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 and just have your hands there. What else? Other cutoffs, or you can get really creative cutoffs, like our first song, the band went ba, 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 so we made our cutoff go with the music. So it was like 1, 2, ba, 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 horns down. So again, 1, 2, ba, 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 horns down. Another creative one, we had a punch at the end of our second song. So the band goes ba, horns down. Yeah. So again, it's just be like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll sing it for you, but I'm a band kid, so I can't sing. So the end of our song was like ba 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 ba, horns, and we went like this, down. That's really it. You have to get really creative with cutoffs if you want to, or you can just do the basic stuff, or whatever really works for you, or just 1, 2, 3, 4, off. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. They get really, really simple. What else? Oh, salutes! I'll put those together too. Salutes. Some drum majors get really, really creative with salutes, like we did this year. But all drum majors need to know the simple salute. I don't even know if my hand is straight because I haven't done a salute in so long. But when you do a salute, 2 counts, the simple one. So, da, 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 1, you punch out, 2, and your hand comes straight out. And it's kind of at a little angle, like your ring finger. And if you have glasses on, you go to the brim tip of your glasses. I'm not really good with words. Or if you have a shako at the tip of that. Other than that, it kind of comes up to your eye in a way. And you have to make sure your arm's straight. You don't want this or anything like that. It has to be straight. I don't know if mine is straight, so don't judge me. And you kind of tilt your hand a little bit, but don't ever do this. That's very disrespectful, and don't ever salute with your left hand. That's very bad. Also, when you hold your salute, you hold it for at least 3 seconds, because if you just do 1, 2, it's also very disrespectful, but some people do that. I don't know, I'm not like a Nazi, you're going to totally bash your entire band based on your salute. But some people do, some military people and other people or judges get really, really irritated if you don't hold it for, a certain amount of time. Or you can just get your creative salutes, like circular stuff and craziness and wiping the sweat off your face. This is our salute this year. We had 2, because we have one that we do for a meet and greet during the halftime shows when we go and meet the other band staff. And then we have our halftime show salute. So this is our halftime show salute / competition salute. Ooh, I swear I remember it. Yeah. That was our halftime show salute. And then our one that we did at competitions, if we were congratulating other bands or going to meet the band staff, was that one. Again, you can get really creative with it, do a lot, and if you can't think of a salute, go on YouTube. YouTube really helps. Yeah, because you can that's what we mainly did. We took a bunch of different salutes from a bunch of other people on YouTube, and we were just like, oh, well, I like this part, and I like that part, so I want this in there, and I want that in there. Or you can make up something of your own. Like, people have really cool things that totally, like, mess with your brain, and you're just like, what are you doing, Yeah, that's really it. I can't really think of anything else to say, so bye. Have fun conducting and doing drum major stuff, because that's what people do.